So in today's video we are going to see how we are going to prepare the cash account which is left out. So only cash account and balance sheet are the remaining accounts to be prepared in case of admission of a partner. So in the previous video we had come across the revaluation account, goodwill account and partners capital account, right? So today we are going to see about the cash account, how to be prepared. See, ledger account in the sense the format is going to be same. Cash account is going to be the heading, right debit column, that is debit side and credit side, and write particulars, single amount column, particulars and single amount column both. Now we are going to go for the preparation of this. So let us see what actually the items to be taken from the question. So let me minimize it. Now moving on to the question, just observe. I guess the question is clear to be observed. Moving on to the question, when you go for cash account, first step is we have to bring the opening balance. Now going for the asset side, we have cash in hand, cash at bank. So here for this concern calculation, I'm going to take both, that is cash in hand as well as cash at bank together. I'm going to take as the opening balance. See, as it is on the asset side, credit side, it should always be posted on the opposite direction. So I'm going to take it as opening balance on the debit side. And just observe to balance brought down. The value what I'm going to take, let me just show you people. The value what I'm going to take is from the question, it's 2000 plus 18,000. So I'm just going to write it in the bracket, 2000 plus 18,000. So it gives me total as 20,000. This is the first step which we need to do. Just observe from the opening, we have to take that is from the asset side, cash in hand, cash at bank together. I'm taking it in this as the opening balance. Now this is the first step which we need to do. After that, after the question, from the question part, first step is from the balance sheet, we need to take the cash value. So I've taken it. Next step is we are going to concentrate now only from the ledger accounts of previous which we prepared, going for the revaluation. Now first step is go to the revaluation. Just observe and check whether you have any cash account affecting. No. Could you all just find out anywhere any cash word is affecting? No, it's not getting affected. Then in the goodwill, there is something which is getting affected as by cash account. So let me highlight it. By cash account, it is on the credit side. So this is to be taken up again, that is posted on the debit side. So heading of that is goodwill. So I'm going to write to goodwill account. Always what is the under which account it is taken up, that account name should be considered by us. So it's going to be 18,000. So I've taken 18,000 on the debit side from the goodwill account. Now moving on to the partners capital account. Observe now, in partners capital account, do we have any cash word getting affected? First check on the credit side. We have here the cash which has been brought in by the new partner as 40,000. So this is going to be 40,000. This is what I have to take up. So it is Ashwin, under the column of Ashwin capital account. So it is Ashwin's capital account. It's on the credit side. So I'm going to post it on the debit side. I'm going to just write it now. To Ashwin's capital account, and the value is 40,000. This is the first step. Now I have taken up the cash value from the credit side and posted on the debit side. Now just check up again in partners capital account on the debit side. Moving on to the debit side, any cash account, that is a cash value getting affected, cash name, no, it's not there. So we have completed with the cash account. Now the steps of all is being taken up. Now observing the cash account now, we have only the debit side values, we don't have any credit values. So on the debit side, whatever the value we have, we are going to take it as a total now. So I'm just going to take the total. So I get 78,000 as a total on the debit side. So the debit side total is what I'm going to take up on the credit side as well, because commonly which we follow is which side is greater, that is going to be the total on both the side. Now as we don't have any adjustments on the credit side, we have to take the same total as a balancing figure. So it's going to be by balance carried down. So this is going to be the balancing figure which is going to be taken in the balance sheet, which we are going to take it in the balance sheet. So balance sheet value is found for the new balance sheet, that is 78,000. Let me highlight the total. So we have completed with the cash account as well. So this is how we are going to prepare the cash account. Which side you have the cash, you are going to post it and take it on the opposite direction. The heading of that concerned account to be mentioned under the cash account. Clear? So now let us move on to the new balance sheet. Now coming for the new balance sheet, I have just prepared the columns. Just observe the new balance sheet as on 1st April 2017, because we are going to close the books of accounts of the last year and we are going to open up for the new year, including the new partner, because it is on the admission. So we are going to write the date as 1st April. Be very concerned about preparing, in case of admission of a partner, the balance sheet date. So the new balance sheet date will always be at the beginning. It shall not be at the closing date. Clear? So now let us go for the entries to be made in case of balance sheet items. Let me take first on the asset side. So that's quite easy for us to complete it. Now going for the question, I just observe the question. It's very simple. In this we need not break ahead too much. So concentrating on the assets, go for the asset side. Now we have cash in hand and cash at bank together. I'm just going to write it here. Cash or bank, this value is going to be taken by us right from the previous cash account which we prepared as a balancing figure. Just observe, I have here as 78,000 which we got. So this is the value I'm going to take up now in the balance sheet, 78,000. So take it directly in the outer column. So I'm going to take it 78,000. First step is this. Together we have taken cash in hand and cash at bank. Moving on to the next item, sundry debtors. So I'm going to write it as we have adjustments. We know the question itself, we have an adjustment. I'm going to take this value in the inner column, sundry debtors, the value of that. See, when you are taking it, you should always take the book value, not the adjusted value, because we have concerned about this PTD as well as. So we have to take only the book value. So 25,000 I've taken it, less PDD. So the less PDD, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take up what is actually the total which we need to take up. So we have the old as 2,000. The old provision is 2,000 plus, could you all find out in the revaluation which we prepared, PDD is 1,500 in the adjustment, that is in the amount column which we have written. This we need to add up. So I'm going to just take that 1,500 and add here. 2,000 is the last, and 1500 is the present. Together the current year, which is increased as 3500. So is this equal to the adjustment given PDT increased? The value should always be equal. 3500 is what we got when we add these two. So now this one we need to minus and take the value. So after minusing it, what do we get? $25,000 minus 3,500, I get 21,500. So we have done with the sundry debtors item. Next, moving on to the next item, stock. Stock value is given as 10,000. So for the stock we have no adjustment, so take it directly to the outer column. No adjustment, take the value directly, 10,000. I have taken it. Next item we have as furniture. Furniture we have an adjustments of depreciation, so that is going to be taken in the inner column. Furniture, I am taking it in the inner column. The value is given as 25,000. So I am going to take 25,000 less depreciation. So what is the depreciation value which we did in case of revaluation? We have calculated, right? Revaluation account, depreciation on furniture is 2,500. So this is what I'm going to take now. 2,500. So the value which we get now is going to be checked by us. 22,500. Now just observe the adjusted value which I get is 22,500. Next, moving on to the next item, buildings. Again, building we have a revaluation of 45,000 adjustment. So building, again I'm going to take it in the inner column. Buildings, 50,000 is the value given in the balance sheet asset side. So we have less, it's decreased, less decrease. 5,000 is going to be the value decrease. So I get the actual value which is given in the adjustment as 45. Similarly, so I got the value which is as per the adjustment given. So you should always get tallied with the adjustment value on the balance sheet. 45,000. Could you just observe your buildings are revalued at 45,000. So as per the market price, we got it in the balance sheet shown 45,000. Next, P&L account will never be taken. Remember, from the open, that is from the balance sheet, from the question balance sheet, reserve fund, partners capital and profit and loss account will only appear once. Only the adjustments will appear twice. Clear? So now P&L account is taken already. We are not going to take it here anymore. Now we have taken up asset items from the question. Moving on to the adjustments. Just have a look towards adjustments. Depreciation, we have taken. Buildings, we have taken. PDD increased, we have taken. Prepaid insurance, anything, any expenses paid in advance asset side. So I'm going to take prepaid insurance now on the asset side. The value directly to the outer column as 2,000. So I have taken it. I have completed asset part. Now let us move on to the liability side of the balance sheet and concentrate now. So on the liability, we have first item as creditors in the question. So creditors, no adjustment. I'm going to take it directly in the outer column, 18,000. Next we have bills payable. Again we have no adjustment, so I'm going to take it directly in the outer column. Two items are taken. Now apart from that, capitals, Reserve fund only once will appear in the partners capital account. Now capitals, we have new capital of all the partners, right? So under capitals, take each partner's name. First is Sachin, second partner is Dravid, and the third partner, the new partner is Ashwin. Now this is the main thing which we are going to concentrate on. Now for each partner we have calculated, go for the partners capital account. Could you all find the balancing figure which is highlighted here? 55,400, 53,600 and 40,000. The same, you all see that it has been taken up and posted on the opposite direction after the total. So this is what we are going to take: 55,400, 53,600 and 40,000. So balancing figure of partners capital account, each partner. So I'm going to take it here: 55,400, next 53,600 and 40,000. So the total sum of the capital is going to be taken up. So I get 1,49,000 as a capitals, new capital, which is going to be taken up in the balance sheet. Then after this capitals, we have completed no other items. Now let us just look towards a adjustment. Capital is taken twice, goodwill is also affected twice, depreciation we have taken, buildings revalue taken, PDD is taken, prepaid insurance is taken. Now we have completed both the part of assets and liabilities. Just check once. See, in case of capital, it is taken under capital once. Yes, again in the balance sheet we have taken 40,000. Goodwill also, goodwill as well, it is taken in goodwill account once, and we have taken the same in the partners capital account. So it is affecting twice adjustments. Now let us just check up what is the total balance, whether we are getting equally on both the side. Total, I'm going to just apply it: 1,79,000 liability side, and asset side we're going to just check now. So let us just see whether we get the same value. So I got both the side as equal value. The total of balance sheet is tallied, which is equal to your printout which is given in the question. Just observe the values. Now the balance sheet is tallied. This is how we are going to prepare. It is very simple. Balance sheet is very simple. In case of admission of a partner, main thing we need to concentrate is revaluation and balance sheet. Revaluation items will only affect in the balance sheet. Apart from that, all the rest, goodwill account, partners capital account, cash account, are only postings on the opposite direction. Clear? When you go for concerned account, concentrate and search only for the concerned name getting affected in each account. So we have done with the balance sheet. Let me just make the full screen available.